Hey Jose, how's it going? Hey Laval. So this is a new game that I'm checking out. I already played a trial. You guys are gonna have to let me know if my audio is way off. I tried to do a test and it seemed like my volume may have been a little bit, my mic volume may have been a little bit low, so I turned it up a little bit, but now it's kind of hitting yellow, so it might be a little bit too loud. So if it's too loud, just let me know. I'll turn it back down a bit. So this is called Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. Ghosts of New Eden, actually, with an S, I believe. And so basically we're gonna start a new game here. I did the trial version and it was really cool. Doing good, just a rainy day today. I think it's a nice day outside, but I've only stepped out there like once, so I'm not sure. Rainy days are good for like staying in and like gaming or reading a book. Basically there's these two characters we're introduced to in the beginning, and they, like, I guess, banish spectral, like, spiritual, like ghosts that are left over, like people died and their ghosts are like left on the plane or whatever. And their job is to like kind of like banish them or like get rid of them. That's a very terrible description of, of this game. I've played just the trial. So I don't know a whole lot about it, but it's set in like the 1600s, I think. And basically these two are heading from wherever they're coming from, like Scotland, I think. And they're heading to New England, or New Eden, specifically. And there's like a curse there that is haunting the people. And so their friend asked them to come help, to banish this evil. And so it's Red and I think it's Antea, I think is how you say it. Antea. But yeah, so they're basically just like spiritual, like ghost hunter sort of things. And they're coming to help their friend. And so that's all I'm going to give you, before I start playing, because I don't want to like spoiler alert if anybody's planning to play it. How are you doing today, Aiden? Baby boy nephew got hot tea water on him a few days ago. So he's got first and second degree burns. That is awful. I hope that he heals from those quickly. Those are no fun at all, especially for youngin. He's doing okay that they checked him in all as well. That's good. That's good. Yeah, burns are no joke. I remember once when I was a kid, I picked up a curling iron with my bare hand, and I burnt my hand really bad, and I was with like my aunt and cousins, and I wanted to like run cold water over it or like put ice on it, and they wouldn't let me. I don't know why. They said it was gonna make it worse, I guess. But I remember just thinking about how much it burned, and like I was really upset that I couldn't put like cold water in it. All right, let's get going. We're gonna start a new game here. I don't want it to start off where I finished the trial. If it is something you're interested in and you're on PlayStation, it's on sale right now and there's a free trial. I think that's still going on. I don't think it's stopped yet. I guess it could have. So I've played about probably not even an hour of this. The trial is not super long. So far my first impressions are the graphics are pretty decent. The gameplay is pretty smooth. There was a little bit of stuttering I encountered. But overall it did a pretty good job.
Sir? The ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
I love the accents in this game too. It's fantastic. Oh, and they're a couple. That's important to know.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards.
Especially with some of the prejudices they'll encounter at first because of the time period.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you,
You
too.
actually play as both of them. So it'll switch back and forth as the story continues. So this is like a semi-open world, semi-linear game. So you get some open world elements,
Welcome
but
to
it
America.
also will run in a somewhat linear fashion as well. That's my impression so
Something
far.
that's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
Yeah, so Charles is their friend, so they're
serious.
on a ship.
If the
I think
Reverend
he's from
needs
Scotland.
help,
I don't know
this
if
can
they're
be
both
no
are or
easy
not.
business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful.
But
Master
he's
Duarte.
like the apprentice, so she's like the master and he's the apprentice. In ghost banishing.
Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go.
And Taya. Okay, so let's
Night,
say it.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are
kinda creepy.
complex and emotional beings.
That's a good way to play as a
Many
couple, is switching
entangled
between
are
them.
the ties that bind.
Yeah,
Since the
I imagine
beginning
it's.
of memory,
I don't want to give away too
banishers
much
have
because
fought
something
to sever
happens
those
basically
ties.
right at the beginning here,
Death is but a trifle.
at the end of the trial,
It
and
comes to us
it
all.
makes things complicated. But you're
haunt
still going to switch
or
back
be
and forth, and I
haunted.
think each is going to have their own like.
There lies the true horror.
So Charles, you can see here, that's his gravestone. So they
I,
don't
Charles
know.
Davenport should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death.
There's their ship.
I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
So they're basically going to help him out, but they don't realize that he's actually already dead. But yeah, something happens. I think each of them are going to have their own skills or like their own unique
This is June,
gameplay,
I'd
and
hate to
you're going to
see
have to
January.
switch back and forth between them
I'd want
to
free the
accomplish
backside
whatever
off in the
goal you're trying
summertime.
to accomplish.
I'd have stayed in Scotland.
Yeah, he's from Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
She's from London.
Look at it. It's cold as a bishop's arse. And twice
Or
as
they were
white.
in London.
I don't mind saying it. I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
So this is why we like to be some more warm. Also, creepy setting. Hey, Jess, how's it going? I wonder whether this is on PC. That is a good question. I believe it is.
better
I
be
think
at
it's
the
all
tavern.
platforms.
With a hot grog.
Or at least
Or
PC
two.
and no, it's on Xbox as well. Yeah, it's on all platforms. So it's on Steam, it is on PlayStation, it is on Xbox as well. The movement's pretty
weary of long-bowling
smooth,
sea
I feel
voyages to
like.
grim
So
faraway
that's important to me when I'm
I
gaming.
can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
And so this is what I'm talking about. Like right now the game starts out very kind of like linear. Like you have to follow a specific progression. It's like you're following a specific route and everything, but then it'll kind of open up and you'll be able to explore a little bit. So it's nice. I feel like it's going to be very similar to like Alan Wake, which I enjoyed,
think we
which
can
is
get through
both
here.
a linear and an open
Let's go
world.
traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Let me in, let me in.
Looks steady enough.
Watch out!
Ugh. Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Overeager apprentices.
I did play this part a little bit ago, so I'm somewhat familiar with the direction I have to go. This would be a good game to play around Halloween since it's about ghosts. I don't know if there's jump scares, but a good game. I haven't noticed any jump scares yet, but again, I have very short...
Too slow.
I imagine at some point there probably will be. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Everything all right down there?
I'm not really
Just
sure
a
what this is
sneaky
going to be
wanderer.
for yet.
Same, but I managed.
Spectral dust,
specters
maybe to
watching the
upgrade
road?
stuff, or...
Maybe, but
So there's definitely, like, things I haven't seen yet.
are they keeping people outside town?
So
Or
I
are
don't know
they
if that's
keeping
going to
them
be
in?
used to, like, summon something or craft something or... What I like about this is, like, even running through and, like, moving through that, it all feels very smooth. Like, some games can feel kind of, like, janky. I don't know what's a good word for it. Am I going back the way I came? No. Okay.
More wanderers.
Behind you!
As easy as falling off a box.
This probably would be a good Halloween time game.
Can't tell how long these people are dead.
I'm still hoping the
original settlers,
Phasmophobia is going to
perhaps.
come out on console
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
before the next Halloween hits. It was supposed to be out last Halloween.
Enough.
Attacking with your weapons fills the banish gauge. When the banish gauge is full, press X to banish your target.
Time to leave for good.
Ooh. Like the dodge feels pretty good. Perhaps these words will be lost in time, but I must write them. The date I cannot say. I know it is the month of June in the year 1695. I thought we would be safer in Providence. I thought we would finally see the children again, and the golden wheat fields would ring with their laughter. Their mother now lies dead, and I shall join her soon. Something insidious walks the roads. Terrible spirits took us. New Eden is cursed. You who reads this now, I tell you, run. I mean,
These
if I
people
came
left
across that
Eden
note,
town
I would
just
probably
a few
run.
days ago. What
I'd be like,
exactly
I'm
is
out.
going on here?
You're on your own? Sorry. I would not be a very good ghost hunter. I jump scare way too easy. Can you play this multiplayer? I know you can switch between them, but it'd be cool if you could play. That would be so cool if you could play as, with a friend. Shit. Okay, apparently you have to be a little closer for that charged attack. I don't think you can, though. I think it's completely a single-player game. I don't think you have the choice to multiplayer it. Or co-op it. That would be really cool, though. I think because you're switching back and forth, so it's not like you can play it both at the same time. Like, you completely take over. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was X to... There we go.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
But that would be cool. We
Let's
need more
wait to hear
co-op
what
games,
Charles has to
honestly.
say.
The one thing I would say is when we're running, it does sometimes feel a little bit stuttery, and I'm on performance
Empty
mode.
docks in a growing
So
settlement.
it really shouldn't be, but
Never a good
it's
sign.
not super
By
noticeable.
the town selectmen sitting on their arses.
Isn't that what selectmen do?
Press L3 to sprint. I've been doing that this whole time. I like how the controls are pretty standard. All right, we got Boston, Fort Jericho, the Harrows or the Harrows Hamlet.
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen.
I was kind of hoping we'd be able to get a horse when they talked about stables there, but
This town is less
I
and
don't think
less
so.
welcoming by the second.
no horses either. I feel like when the horses just get scared of the ghosts. All right, so you can see this is like our map so far. I don't know if this is like the complete map. I don't think it gets any bigger than this. And so right now we discovered the town. And then on the map, there are these, anytime you see this little scrap thing, that's like your objective, your main objective. But I think there's going to be side stuff you can do as well.
Let's find the inn.
Is kind of what it
Let's find
sounds
Charles.
like. And so, like I said, it'll be somewhat linear, somewhat open
It'll be
world.
good to see Charles and Esther again.
Areas of investigation. You've reached the
lecture on the
location of your
same
current
thing,
objective. Your compass now indicates that you are inside an area of investigation. Look for the inn.
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
It's true you don't need the piece of paper, but sometimes it's nice to make things official. Just saying. All right, so we need to find the inn. All right, looks like it's this way. I actually don't remember where the inn is.
This must be the inn.
Oh, which one? Where are you looking? This must be the inn. This one? It's the gallows. We found the inn.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we
Oh.
talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte.
Antea
This
Duarte.
is my
What a
partner,
name.
Red McWraith. Good day to you.
Also Red
sirs,
McWraith.
Madam.
Such good names.
Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thickskin Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
Thick skin.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
I wonder how she got those
Sorry for
scars.
your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
I mean, honestly, if you were in a cursed
Sat here
town, would you
waiting
stick
to meet
around?
the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
I wonder if she dies.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we're as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving.
I do like that line, but we are worth saving.
Now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use.
If you're someone that doesn't like too much of this at the beginning, I think the game starts a little slow. You can move past this dialogue a little faster.
Absence, I
think it's X.
In all humility, to protect us all, body and soul.
I don't know, it's R1. Hold R1 to skip the whole cutscene if you're in a cutscene.
You see, in my youth, I too was.
But if you R1, you can actually get it to go kind of like to the next dialogue. So if you don't want to like sit here and listen to it.
Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more.
So I think once you get into it too, like there's little like mini investigations you can do, which is cool. You can also do like more dialogue. So like the white is going to just give you some more information. And then this is what you want to ask about to continue like the sort of the main storyline.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that. Like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green.
It is interesting when you're talking about like colonial like.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
This time period.
They have told me.
And you're talking about the Reverend, but then this guy is like a demonologist. That's like an interesting concept. It's like Christianity versus demonology, and here it's like proposes complementary, which is interesting.
I shall stand for the company.
Or maybe that's just, is that just the... I don't know if they would consider that, though.
As Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Study of demons within religious belief and myth. Okay, so it can be in the context of, like, theology and religious doctrine. That's just interesting. I don't think I've heard it phrased that way before.
Perhaps we may
I'm wondering if your dialogue choices make any differences at all. That I don't know.
For I would be only too glad to give it.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worstens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death, and death remains. But in all honesty,
I wonder if they were to like try to pack up and like move out, if it would follow them.
Never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse
yet,
it
it traps us here. So maybe they can't get out?
What did Charles know about it? What had he learned?
Tragically, I had not yet had the opportunity to discuss this investigation, and his passing now excludes the possibility. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task, and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles.
All right, so let's go ahead and get up. Let's go visit his widow.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
All right, how do we get out of here? Curious if there's anything we can like... Ooh. As announced at the last town hall meeting, I hereby close the King's Arms Tavern, leaving the key to the selectmen. There shall be no ale sold nor drunk until the curse is lifted and I return. The storerooms are locked and so are the bedrooms. God bless. Charity Cruggett. Hey, Jack, how's it going? I'm almost wondering who came up with the names. This game, there's some names. There are some names. All right, the compass indicates the direction and distance towards an object. Follow the yellow marker to meet with Esther.
Sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day.
I do know if
another soul
dialogue
to
is going
save.
on, you can't actually access these. Let's be nice.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
He's cute, you know? All right. Curfew. In the hours of darkness, stay in your homes. No discord, no turmoil. Governor F. Haskell.
A curfew? But why?
Why would you ask why? They're
self-respecting
cursed. They're being
oppression.
killed. Of course you need a curfew. Meeting house, schoolhouse, dock, cemetery. The path to the meeting house is closed by the governor's decree. This part of town is closed. Okay. All right, so we're following the compass now. See if we can find... Is it Ethel? I think it's Ethel. I wish I could, like, slide along the ground as I'm running. That'd be fun. It won't let me,
We
though.
should go to Esther.
I think the governor said that house stood above the docks.
I don't quite know yet what I'm, like, hoof fungus. Okay. I don't I don't know what that's going to be used for, but... I'm going to do some looting just in case.
Antea. Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now.
I like the voice actors. I think they sound really good.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more.
You have to wonder, though, if he had
I believe
waited,
he tried to lift the curse.
would he still be
I
alive?
too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain, too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said. That time and God have
I'm
not
always
yet healed.
interested, like, how much this dialogue is gonna give you clues to stuff that's gonna happen later.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
All right, so now we need to do a little bit of investigating.
We'll find the way.
Hints and intent. You have unlocked your first hint. It contains important information about the person it's linked to. You can refer to these hints at any moment through your haunting cases menu. Okay, interesting. Understand why Charles lingers. Investigate the study. Investigate the bedroom. So we've got 1 out of 2 for Esther and 0 out of 2 for Charles. Oh, and this opens it up and gives us although the path held surprises and many bad omens, Red and Antea have at last reached New Eden Town and set out in search of their friend, the Reverend Charles Davenport. Fairfax Haskell, governor of New Eden, informed the Banishers that Charles was dead. After confirming that their contract to lift the curse from New Eden still stood, Antea and Red visited Esther, Charles' widow, distraught and grieving. She told the Banishers something disturbing. She told them that she felt him present. So I guess this is just going to give you like a synopsis of what's happening, basically. January 5th, 1685. My beloved Esther, how I long to hold you in my arms. The announcement of our marriage was to my heart as a delicacy of my palate, on my palate, a sweet of which one cannot tire. Ooh, so romantic. At last we shall be together, and together forever and ever, until the day many years from now when we are old and at last death separates us. That's so sad, for only death can extinguish the love between us, and I am sure that not even death can undo the tenderness I feel for you. I want everything to be perfect for our marriage, and I will make it so. I will write to you every day until that blessed moment when I can finally shed the weight of letters and tell you in person every day how I feel about you. Thinking of you forever, your love, Charles. Oh, I'm gonna cry. He's a letter writer. Look at that. My sweet Esther, I was down and yet you were there to support me. You are an angel from heaven to help me in my dark mission. You are the light that guides me through the darkness of the invisible. And yet I feel so sorry for bringing you to this tortured land. You know well that things are not as they should be in New Eden, and I am sorry to have you by my side, for I fear for your life. I wish we could have found a quiet corner of this land there to raise our children. But I fear a curse. I think we should leave, or perhaps you should go ahead while I defend our home. Think about it, for I cannot bear the thought of darkness taking you away from me. Oh, I'm stuck. What am I stuck on?
That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
All right, where do we think...
Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse? Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
We talked yesterday about how I'm a crier.
Clean. Long day ahead of us.
I gotta stop reading the letters.
I don't have much. But promise me you'll come for dinner tomorrow. For old time's sake.
Hey Zatanna, how's it going? Have you tried Solar Bed yet? It's really good. Yes, I'm on PlayStation 5 and I did a short trial and it wasn't bad, but it's not really my kind of game. So I only did a little bit of the trial. I don't know if it's something I would play or not. I heard the story is a bit kind of meh.
Purcell.
But it felt pretty good.
Nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your
like the
pianoforte
mechanics
from
felt pretty good, which was
It cost
nice.
a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Letter from Eleanor Combs. My dearest Charles, how delighted I was to read your words. It is always a pleasure to hear from you and to know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. I have contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately we could not find anything in our archives that matches the description of the events you have experienced in New Eden. Be that as it may, pestilence and never-ending winters are phenomena perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I can give you no better answer. Be it sorcery, the presence of an ichor, or something else entirely we cannot say. All I can do is invite you to continue your research and to take note of all your observations. Our Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has so little presence in the New World, any new information shall be precious indeed. Please stay safe, my friend.
I didn't know Elnor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden.
Are you playing Stellar Blade? Do you like it?
If only we had known what would befall us.
I know some people really enjoy it. I've heard a couple of people.
Other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
All right, we've got another letter, looks like. Esther, some food and ale for you. Sorry for your loss. Your neighbors hold you in their hearts. So a letter from a neighbor, so they're bringing food. All right, we've got books. More books.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
All right, I think we investigated everything down here. We read that one, right? That was the sad letter. Yeah. All right, let's go upstairs.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
Mainly focus on Stellar Blade. It's good. It's always good to find a game you enjoy.
Always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
Okay, so any clues that you need to have to advance the storyline? It looks like they
right.
show up with that little yellow patch. And the extra is just going to be like extra stuff. Ooh. Interesting. A precious king from a chess set protected by a glass dome.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
More books.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
You're in it for the jiggle physics and combat and storyline. Yeah, a lot of people are in it for the jiggle physics. That's weird to me in a video game, but each their own. Combat and storyline, I'm there with you. None on this side of the water and few on the other know that I came to New Eden as minister in order to pursue research into the New World on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul Stole. And what strangeness have I found? There are ghosts here, yes, old and innumerable, but they are quiet. I shall never say the word aloud, but I suspect there to be witches, and if I find one, I shall very much like to ask her for her story. When did all the Salem witch trials and stuff happen? Because I was like, these guys are all like accepting of, maybe this is like an alternate like universe where like ghosts and witches and all that are accepted. I guess it's not like, I mean, we're talking like very traditional like beliefs here. The minister, like, you know, there's a minister, like the faith they're talking about. It's interesting. All right, so this is our clue. This is going to give us something. Scribbled Bible verses, Job 7:13-15. When I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints. Though thou scarest me with dreams and terrifiest me through visions, so that my soul chooseth strangling and death rather than my life. That's the King James version right there. She comes to me in dreams. Okay, so some kind of ghost that affects your dreams, nightmares.
Charles's notes mention Job. Chapter 7, verses 13-15.
Till they censored the game, Sony didn't like it. I feel like they didn't even really censor it that much. Like, she's still in a skin tight, like...
You dropped something.
She's virtually... She looks naked in the opening scene, because I played it. Oh, wait. Another clue over here. What do all these dreams have in common? Are they the promise of a doomsday or a nightmare coming? Visions foreshadowing is someone behind this. Who is the real target and what caused this anger to burst forth? I need to know how to get into our heads. Sleep no longer offers rest, and this cannot. I'm sorry. This cannot continue. We're gonna go with continue. This
These
cannot
notes
continue.
Are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse? Torment?
Okay, so we do have a hint. Charles was worried about the influence the threatening spirit had on settlers' dreams. So we've got one for each of them.
Hunting people in their beds.
Vegas at the bedroom. Is this not? Oh, this must be the
When I
study.
first met
Okay,
Charles,
so I
he
thought the
was
study
reading his
was
Bible.
downstairs. So there must be a bedroom over here too. Is this a bedroom? This is a bedroom. Okay. A silver brooch habitually worn by Charles Davenport, engraved with a distinctive three-hilted sword. Name a game that isn't censored. I mean, I guess I don't
Charles
really
always
care
wore this
about that
brooch.
stuff too much.
His things are
I don't. I think there's a lot of things that aren't necessary,
moved.
and like to me, a video
books,
game is all
George.
about the gameplay, the dialogue, the characters.
The only thing you paid a pretty penny to ship.
If they want to make it so somebody's breasts aren't hanging out, like I'm okay with that. I don't care. I mean, just think about like Cyberpunk, how much you could walk into a store with dildos everywhere. You can have nudity on. I mean, I'm sure it's still censored for some people's taste, but where do nightmares come from? Ooh, interesting. I remember the teaching of my masters, may God bless their souls, against the threatening unknown when the common knowledge is not enough to understand a situation. The sagacious and pious man will wisely turn to the very roots of his art, the words, their meaning, and the power hidden in each of them. Nightmare has nothing to do with a nocturnal female Nightmare has nothing to do with a Oh, I gotcha. It's a joke. Nightmare. Haha. I was like, what? How did a horse come into this? I'm a little slow. With a nocturnal female horse, as in the French or the German. I don't know these names. Mare here comes from 12th century Middle Dutch and means ghost or demon. A nightmare is not a puny fiend sneaking into the bedrooms to suffocate the dreamers, but one of the rarest and most powerful spirit defined by its only purpose to spread its insidious and unforgiving wrath upon any living soul it may reach. According to my research, no occultist ever successfully banished nightmare, but why? Could a nightmare be more than a ghost? I'm afraid so. I remember a disturbing poem I read in London in my younger years about the terrifying abilities of such entity, supposedly able to penetrate the dreams of like Freddy Krueger, the dreams of its targets, to influence their thoughts and perception and make them endure their worst fear, able even to bend the distance or alter time, creating tantalizing and personalized nightmare its victims can't hope to escape from. Such petrifying concept, I pray God with all my heart and soul that this is not what this is like the stuff of my nightmares has risen upon us. How would we then escape despair, death, and doom? I need more information about where to find them. Interesting. I have nightmares, so like this is definitely ooh. Low children are inheritance of the Lord. That is, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Like the way they spoke back then. Kind of glad we relaxed our English a little bit. Doctor's note: 3 drops of lavender oil and chamomile infusion before sleep. Wintergreen to rub between palms and behind ears 3 times a day. If restlessness persists, use lemon balm. All right, what am I missing? Here we go. Inspect. My dearest sister, Charles is dead. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happened as it was supposed to. I could not attend the burial. The shame of it. How I have failed my dear husband. I just could not find the strength to leave the house and walk to the place where Charles died, there to see him buried. Lord, have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. I do not have any words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him so, should know of his passing.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's
That
terrible.
line is so like things didn't turn out the way I
Esther
thought they
never got
would,
to say farewell
or
to
I wanted them
Charles.
to. Like that's
That could have
so
made him
true.
Manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back,
Sometimes we think we have all the time in the world,
we should go
and we just
investigate the
don't.
cemetery where he was found. Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Now, I wonder if we have both clues now, or all clues. No, we still don't have. So we're still missing a clue from him. Oh, we got to investigate the cemetery. Okay, so it's not here.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
All right, let's ask her if she's had
Has
bad
the curse
dreams.
brought with it nightmares?
Yes. I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
So this is like the entity giving her these dreams?
We must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
So I wonder if the setting here too is always going to be like dark. How do I get out? Where's the door? I'm stuck. Where's the door? Okay. Oh no, that's locked. Here we go.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
Do you want
First,
closure?
let's
Wouldn't you want to
find
say
out what
goodbye?
happened. After that,
I don't know. What do you
we'll see.
think? So
Let's get
if your
started.
loved one,
Time
so
may be
husband,
against
wife,
us.
partner, significant other, died unexpectedly, and you could talk to them one last time like their ghost, would that be terrifying?
You'll be all right.
Would you want to?
I
Would you
doubt
think
it.
like it's not the
But
same
I'll do my
person?
work
So
all
they
the
always,
same. We
the
came
idea
here
always
to
is
help
that if a ghost
Charles and
lingers, it's
help
not really
Charles
the same
Michelle.
person. It's like an image of them,
Ask
like it's not
around.
really them.
See what people will tell you.
Would you want to
I'll
talk
go
to
to
them?
the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Splitting up?
Aye. You too.
Just saying, splitting up. Is that ever a good idea? I mean, if you have, okay, it depends on if they're same or as before, different. That's what I would think, I guess. Doesn't look like we can set waypoints is the only thing. Huh. Okay, we can set waypoints. So what is this over here? Some kind of shop? Can we take the waypoint off? Unhighlight. Yeah, okay. All right, we'll just go to the cemetery for now. I guess that's true. It would depend on if they're the same as before or different. Ooh, can we talk to people?
I must take a moment by myself. Excuse me.
She's like, nope, I do not want to talk to you. How about you, good sir? Hello?
Get out of my way.
Wow. Rude. I don't seem to be getting closer to the mark here. I'm not. I'm going toward the shop. That's interesting. Okay. The docks are closed for sabotage by fire. All trade to Boston, Marblehead, Salem, etc. is cut until the saboteur is caught. Can I go this way to get to where I need to go? Oh, hello? Hello?
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte.
Duarte.
Minister Davenport's
I like her last name,
banisher.
Duarte.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Well,
If I was Esther, I'd want
to
Antea and
Newgate.
Red to judge whether he's
I'm
like himself or
afraid
not,
you'll
and then I would go
find
see him
us
just in
at our
case he's not
worst.
himself.
We're banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am
I think they talk
Squire
about how
Sincere Paris, travelling
anybody
merchant,
whose ghost is like
stuck
left
in this
behind,
cursed place
they
of England
eventually, they talk about this in
somewhere else.
Supernatural too. Like they eventually get angry and angrier. That's how you get like angry spirits. It's because they're stuck. And so even if they're like normal at first or seem somewhat normal, like it's only a matter of time before they grow bitter and angry and turn into an angry, vengeful spirit. And so that's why it's good to banish them or like whatever, depending on what show you're watching, I guess, right away. Okay, let's see what he's got for his wares. All right.
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
I'm not really sure what he's going to have for us or what we need. Oh, okay. So we can sell stuff and we can buy stuff. Part of an animal pelt. linen, wool. Interesting. I don't know what we're gonna need. So I don't want to do anything yet because I don't honestly know what we need or what or like if we need to hold on to stuff. I'm gonna need that later.
Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep.
That's creepy.
I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting.
No, thank you.
My measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request.
All right. I'll leave you alone.
I won't even charge you for it.
I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte.
So if he's heading out and most of his stuff is packed, I wonder if we'll be able to actually get anything from him at any point. All right, so we're heading toward the cemetery. It looks like we can go this way. Yep, little sign. Nice. Oh, we got a ghost.
A wisp.
I think.
So
a wisp. This probably just says closed, right? The cemetery is closed by order of the governor. It's okay. Can make our way in.
Where are you leading me?
So what is a wisp? Press circle to dodge? Ooh.
More of you?
Alright, so we can also L1 to parry, which is pretty standard. I'll have to work on the timing for that.
Safe here.
Tap circle twice to roll. Okay. Alright, let's grab our spectral dust and whatever that is.
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
If I missed anything. Oh, as a banisher, you can feel places or objects that have been marked by ghosts. When in close proximity to these elements, your bane rings will be triggered and light up with an orange aura. Walk around to find the source. Okay.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
I don't know how far away it is, though. So we're lit up orange right now. Ah, it went away. Or it must be the other direction.
Many dead in more recent years.
Oh, we found Charles's grave.
Why
Hey Roy, how's it going?
For us, old friend?
Hey
I
IPA,
swear I'll
morning.
make it up to you.
All right, let me just check down here. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back the other way. Okay, so we're lighting. So. All right, well, not down this way. Let me just inspect, though. See what's down here. Anything down here? Some plants. I don't know if we'll need these. Hey, morning, Ducky. How's it going? All right, you can jump up. So this bring us back to Charles's grave. Okay, so that just made a big loop. All right, so I think there's only one other direction we can go. So it's got to be up here, right? Oh, what's this? Is this a wisp? All right, so here's our clue.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
All right, perform ritual. Memories of the dead linger here. To reveal them, you must gather the necessary resources. So we need more pyrite. I thought I had a whole bunch of this. And then there's Hearkening, Make Manifest, and Summon Scourge. Okay, so we need to find some more pyrite.
Mixing pyrite with those plants I found should work.
Question is, where do I find that stuff? If you were to come back as a ghost, what type would you be? I think I'd come back as a poltergeist, but I wouldn't be a malicious one. The people I'd be haunting would wake up to stupid things rather than me actually attacking them. I would definitely not want to... Okay, this is going to be pirate here, right? It looks like it. I would not want to be a ghost. That's like stuck on... Oh, and it gave me 2. Perfect. Like, that's a terrifying thought. Like, living as a ghost in the world, like, for how long? Forever? For, like, all eternity? And, like, nobody can see you, and you can just, like, I don't know. Banishers can perform rituals. The nature of the site determines which ritual should be performed. Performing a ritual consumes resources, even if you select an incorrect ritual. Crap. So if you select the wrong ritual, it still uses your resources. So you have to be careful. To reveal the memories, you need to perform a Hearkening ritual. Okay, so Hearkening reveals memories. My guess is Make Manifest is going to make the ghost appear to you, and I don't know what Summon Scourge is going to be. So we need a Hearkening. Reveal an... Oh, here we go. We can actually see. Force a scourge to appear. Sustained through compelling words, carving, or drawing of the Aquila constellation. This ritual will force all types of scourges, harvester, rage, sorrow, etc. to reveal themselves. Using or knowing the tie that binds a ghost to the incarnate is generally necessary. Such a ritual must be channeled through compelling words, carving, or drawing of the Taurus constellation. And then Hearkening. This ritual helps one to tune into a fading but persistent memory left by a lingering ghost. Okay. So we're going to do a Hearkening here. Hey, Rowdy, how's it going?
In each stain hides a story.
This is still, you gotta remember too, this is still the opening. We haven't even officially, this is like the opening of the game. We haven't even gotten to the title screen yet, so.
In the name of the Lord, I command you.
Okay, so we're watching what happened, basically.
You do not command me,
the woman in white.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself.
Is this like a woman in white?
Well,
like a true woman in white?
You ask so
or is that just a description?
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
I haven't played long, but I am pretty impressed with the voice actors. I think they're doing a really good job. Uh-oh. Is he dying right now? Oh, shit.
Damn it.
Hint obtained. Charles tries to make the spirit manifest. He failed. Charles was worried about the influence. Okay. Is this the... Facing the terrifying entity threatening New Eden, Charles Davenport heart gives out.
Thing he faced. What was it?
Charles's Bible found half buried in the mud of the cemetery. It's opened at Job 7:13-15. When I say my bed, so this is the same thing as before. It's all about dreams, nightmares. This ties Dallas with the essence of Charles' ghost. After a closure performed by Antea, the bond between the ghost and the world will be severed for good. All right. So this is where we can like
his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest.
Make him manifest. So
back to his grave then.
Where was his grave? This way? Okay. Make manifest.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not
but
to
Red's
see
not
you
even
one
here.
Last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you.
That is some confidence right there. Or should I have that kind of confidence? Just like, if we fight, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here.
Nope, nope, not for me.
You know me, Ghost.
Nope.
I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
He looks so young. I kind of expected him to look older.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when.
Hey, Zhuo, how's it going?
Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
Okay, so what do we know so far? This is a nightmare.
Implacable.
Which nobody has ever successfully banished before, is what I'm understanding.
Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre, and just as relentless.
Why did you not wait for our help?
Overconfidence.
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many.
I mean, it is the 1600s. It's not like they could hop on a plane to get here faster. Like they had to travel by boat.
So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
That's fair.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and
Can you guys hear the
merciless.
dialogue okay?
That we should not underestimate its power.
I don't know if I know. I'll listen back to the stream after.
I am dead,
And see if I need to
dearest
adjust the
Antea.
audio in the future.
But I am a banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes.
You can hear
If
it?
a
Okay,
nightmare
good.
curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its
It's always
stride.
weird switching games because
I had
audio
the
gets
building
weird.
closed,
Morning,
The worst of
Gypsy.
the malevolence
I know,
is
no
contained.
horsies. It's travesty.
but it won't stay locked up for long.
Let's go on to...
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest.
I mean, which you did.
To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice.
So he seems very much like himself. Like he doesn't seem
amused.
like a ghost that's...
As if it were a pleasant game
Not
to weigh
himself,
my
I
measure
guess.
as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face. But I heard a woman. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze.
So did he die like from fright?
spirit is vengeance
Or did
pure.
the spirit like cause his heart to
The
stop?
ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning.
So
You
a
can
woman
go.
in white is typically a woman
remain.
whose husband
Esther
cheated on
needs my
her
protection. My flock
and
needs
she
me
ends
too.
up killing her
You
children.
know how this works. You know I won't.
And I'm
allow that.
curious if woman in
I
white
am
was just a
still myself,
description,
Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger.
like
I can help
a
you.
description of the way the ghost
The
looks, or
longer
if that's
you
going to
haunt
factor
Esther,
in.
the
'Cause,
hungrier
like,
you'll be. You know this.
This is different.
so see, that's what she's
I'm
saying. The
Reverend
longer he's
Charles
here, he'll
Davenport,
start to
your friend
turn.
and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
You were
I knew you.
a good man.
You were a
Ooh.
good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. but I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could understand.
Well, it sounds like Antea is very black and white.
As life
Once you're a
entered
ghost, you have to be
since.
banished. Like, there's no gray.
Tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord. Please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh,
His
dear
letters.
Lord,
I'm just
Charles,
thinking of his
why are you
letters to
here?
her.
Why have you come back? You must leave. Please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better.
I love how even
better
in
now.
death he's thinking about her, how to protect her.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go.
So what is the
Let
what's the
Esther
difference
grieve
then?
in peace.
What's the difference between the orange glowy shit where she was gonna like banish him and this where he's not like dissolving now? Go in peace. Like, why wouldn't she just have him go in peace at the beginning and give him the ascension? It's not as violent, I guess. I'm wondering if there's a difference in like what happens to him
I'll walk
afterwards.
Esther home.
Like his
I'll do
spirit.
it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. Antea, she gave him the care he needed.
Just like, why wouldn't she do that initially? Like, there has to be a difference because of the way she reacted. Oh, I mean, think about how hard that was for her too. That was her mentor, her friend. Like, as hard as she kind of like seems, like you can tell it was really, really
My
sad for
child.
her.
Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in
My
our
God,
house.
she's gonna make me cry
If I
again.
close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest.
All right, yeah, let's get out of the cemetery. I'm not sure why we're running. I'm not running, like she's running and I'm just following. She's setting the pace right now. Maybe she doesn't want to be out with the evil spirits.
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
This is such a cute little house, too. Oh, I can go out the other door now. Okay. Oh, no, this is the main door. Wait, how did... Okay. Going through the front. All right, so I have to meet back up with Red. Let's see, 120. So I'm gonna find the... It's the schoolhouse, I think. Sweet. I forgot you can also look at the map. So up here to the right, so this must be it right here. This one? Oh no. Yeah, this one. Red, I'm home. I was like, what is he doing? He's got the thing in his mouth. I got it. I'll go sit. I forget what we call that.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McWraith.
But?
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
So something definitely...
Were you really about to banish Charles?
So there is a difference. Alright, do we want to say that wasn't Charles, or Charles would have done the same?
That wasn't Charles. That was the ghost of Charles.
Ah, I just dropped my phone twice, sorry.
Charles Davenport. Our oldest friend, the man who brought us together.
Our friend is dead. His ghost was a danger to his wife. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
I wonder if they're going to describe that a little bit more.
May suffer too. Ascent puts a
okay,
gentler
Ascent
end.
puts a gentler end.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Okay, so an Ascent doesn't guarantee
you'll not escape
that
so
they'll be
easy.
gone, I guess.
You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
Okay.
I'd fill you with fresh essence.
Oh.
I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
I'd fill you with some
Steal
fresh
from the living
essence.
to feed my ghost.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't.
You're a scruffy-headed lout, Red McWraith, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
This is about to be
Always meant
very
to be the
ironic, this
self-doubted one.
conversation, I think.
You are.
I think Charles was right. This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare.
I really
That's a
hope
Scottish
not.
accent, right?
Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
So they call it essence. In quotes. Aw, why are you guys not snuggling?
Charles.
Why are you laying away from each other?
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther.
So this is the meeting house. Oh, I didn't like that. I didn't care for that.
And Tia, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
All right, so we have a quest completed, and now we have to
Where are you?
find
I'm in the meeting
Antea.
house, are you?
So is that the meeting house? Like, you can see the peak up there by the moon? That's got to be the meeting house, right? Very ominous. We're heading toward, like, what looks to be a full moon.
Who's there? Antea?
Can we go this way? No. That must not be it. No, we're getting further away now. Shit. Alright, let's look at the map. Okay, it looks like we need to go around this way and up. I hope there's no werewolves. Yeah, full moon. Can I go this way?
Why would you go up there alone? I'm open.
And here.
This just takes us back around the same way. Let's take the long way. Ooh. So he's got a slightly different style, it feels like.
Seen Antea, have you?
Okay, so we can dodge, we can parry. Not quite sure the parry timing
You're
yet.
the boss and all, but you could have included me.
Ooh, Alpha Wonder. Alpha Wonder. Ooh, I liked that. That was nice. So jump in a heavy hit. Well, I wonder what this is when I hit square. Is that like a healing thing, maybe? Ooh, spicy. I wonder what that did. It probably healed me, right?
Blind mice, 3 blind mice.
This isn't creepy at all.
See how they run.
See how they run.
3 blind mice. See how they run.
See how they run. Where is she? No, not creepy at all.
Antea?
Blind. All blind. Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Antea, you hurt? Where are you?
We never stood a chance. It's ominous. Okay, is this really Antea or is this the nightmare?
I'm here, my love. What happened?
I'm a sucker for the whole my love thing. So romantic. Ooh. Is she blind? She's actually blind. Okay, whoever's the voice actor for the ghost, like, that's a good laugh.
My love. How mundane.
Show yourself.
I have to look up who it
God
is.
came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
Hello? Where'd she go? Maybe that wasn't her?
"Will you slay the righteous?"
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? Hell's balls. Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
Oh. Ow.
No.
Punch her. Is she corporeal? Would you be able to punch her? Or is she like spectral? Oh shit! Oh. I should save those healing potions. I might need them. Which one's her? Which one's her? Does it matter? I have this on easy, so theoretically this shouldn't be too hard of a fight. Oh, shit. We got 3 of them. I do like that the movement feels fairly good. Banish? Uh-oh. Banshee much? Yeah. Oh no. Oh shit.
Where's Antea? If you've laid a finger on her...
You'll what? Come to her aid?
Dude,
There
she's
is
good.
No aid. There is only... retribution.
Give him back.
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not.
She is definitely a scorned woman. Like, something... She was betrayed.
There is no love. Only betrayal. I offer you
That
a
is very
trade.
woman in white,
he
though.
Stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak.
Okay, I did know this was gonna happen because I did play through this part. Although I did choose different dialogue this time, so I didn't know quite some of the things. The trial ends basically right after this, if you wanted to do the trial. Spoiler alert.
Will you come to her aid now when all is lost?
Yeah, she sounds super familiar, and it's really good.
I'll be waiting.
It's giving me chills. Oof.
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart.
Also, good morning, Rose.
The weight of his failure dragged him down.
I love that Charles is the narrator. I wonder if he does the narrator. She sounds like the queen in the first episode of The Witcher. I'd have to go back and watch that again.
He spoke her name.
Banishers, Ghost of New Eden. So everything we did up to this point was literally the opening sequence. Like, now the game, like, here's the title screen.
Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
Okay, end of trial. Takes you back to the screen. You can't do so. I have not done any of this yet. I think somebody saved him basically from death.
Let her go. Take me instead. Let her go.
No, the irony of their earlier conversation when she was like, I would bring you back from death, fill you with my essence, blah, 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 is she's going to be the one.
Ah, you're awake.
Who are you?
She who rescued you. Tended you for days on end. Weeks, maybe.
Weeks? Oh, God. What have I done?
Get your strength back before you beat yourself up.
She's dead.
Yes. That's why you're here. And why I was sent to look after you.
Who are you? I feel like we've met, but I'm sure we have not. I feel like I know you forever. But do I?
You're confused. It's normal. You've been near killed by a nightmare, you've lost your beloved, and now you've a witch by your sickbed.
Which?
Witch. I go by Seeker. Find the Banisher, said my mistress. Tend him, and answer any questions he asks you before you leave him be. So, how do you feel?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. Means you're alive, and you haven't given up.
There's the voice actor's name. I don't recognize her from anything else. Who sent you?
Who sent you?
Her name is Ceridian, and my hands and words are hers. Beyond that, don't burden yourself.
Should have let me die. Who is she?
Ceridian. This little seeker who asked you to find me, is she Scots or something?
It's Ceridian. She's too old to be from anywhere in particular, and while yes, I found you, she told me where to look.
This nightmare.
Yeah, her voice sounds super familiar to me. Like I've heard her do something else, but she must just have a voice similar to somebody else, maybe.
Fewer have lived to tell of it.
What drew such a powerful spirit here?
Who knows? Something awful, I don't doubt.
Have you played Horizon Forbidden West or The Purge?
Angers rise from the most terrible
Is Horizon Forbidden West the second one or the first one? I've played like part of the first one.
An immutable law. You have wise friends.
What am I to do now?
What am I to do now? How do I?
Sorry, Johnam, I still can't do a Scottish accent.
You're not alone. Have faith. If Ceridian had told me more, I'd tell you it.
What?
You
It's
must
not
have
listed.
faith.
That name is not listed for either of those games.
This isn't what I want. Not like this. Not without her.
I'll have to look when I'm off stream
No
then.
one gets what they want.
I didn't see
You
those
get
games
what
listed.
comes, and if you survive, you get changed by it. You've a hole in you. A yawning, grimacing pit in your soul. That's love, that is. The hole won't fill because the love won't die.
God, what have I done?
Here's the thing. Unlike
Oh, no
most,
worries. No
you
worries.
get a second chance. I suggest you seize it.
Why do you hate me?
I serve my mistress. She bids me help you, so I help you. Ceridian says the wall between the living and the dead is under threat.
Oh, okay.
You, it seems, have a part to play. This is mine.
You've lost me.
No, I found you. But so did your grief. And it demands to be felt. You may think you're done with your ghosts, Red McCraith. But they aren't
That's
done
such
with
a,
you.
like,
I'll go now. Rest.
good line. Like,
Why ever my mistress saved you, she has good reasons.
About grief.
The best.
Where are you going?
Home. To Ceridian. She needs me.
Where shall I find you if, or when I need to?
Maya Marshes. Great big swamps other side of the woods. You can't miss them. We'll know when you're coming.
Until we meet again then.
That's right, Banisher. Now, turn around.
What?
I'm leaving.
The hell?
the only thing I'm not liking about the game so far is the mouth animation. Oh, the mouth animation definitely is terrible. It's the one thing about the game I'd say is they didn't. Everything else seems pretty decent, but the mouth animation it's better in some places than others. I noticed, but it is pretty rough. I just don't look at the mouth when I just listen to them and look around.
Where am I?
All right, the ends of the earth quest started. Okay, so we still don't have access to whatever this is, evolution, My guess is that's going to be some kind of like maybe skill thing or something, like your character's evolving. I don't know, just a guess. Chronicles, so this gives you, so you can see this is like going to be the linear path of stories, but then of course you'll have a little bit of open world exploration in that. We've got, this is solved. We don't have any more haunting cases at the moment. So as of right now, we just have to very linearly move on through the story. It's odd sometimes they get it right and randomly label under. Yeah, I noticed it at the beginning when they were talking to like the it looks like you could run up that, but you can't. When they were talking to like the governor and all them in the beginning, it's like sometimes the mouth was fine and then sometimes like the lips weren't moving at all. Other than that, like so far the movement feels pretty responsive. This is the biggest thing I've noticed so far is sometimes when I'm hitting X, I get stuck. It should slide right underneath there and it doesn't. Yeah, but it's weird. It's like that's a little clunky. But like the camera moving around, diving, this. Oh, one strike, and that all feels pretty good, pretty decent. I haven't played around with anything in terms of like, I don't know if you can change the camera. The combat's pretty fun, pretty good too. You can do the whole R3 to like lock onto a target if you want. And then the striking feels pretty good. There's like a heavier strike that you can do. Yeah, it all feels pretty smooth. I'm pretty pleased so far. Now, I haven't fought anything super hard yet, so...
Damn it. What am I doing here?
Windy path discovered. Windy? Windy. Windy? Did it just spit me back out in the same spot? No. Alright, just making sure nothing's there. Okay, bye Jess, thanks for hanging out. Collect these. Apparently plants and stuff we're gonna need for... Yeah, they did a pretty good job. The graphics are decent. Like, it looks pretty good. This is very much, this is very much like Alan Wake, I feel like, the style.
Time.
Ooh, okay. The threat indicator points to enemies that are out of sight. The different colors indicate different behaviors. Red, incoming attack. Orange, incoming projectile. Green, incoming possession. Ooh.
Leave me. Come on, you mongrels.
What in the hell am I doing?
Oh, skill point. Okay, so there are skills. So that's interesting. But I can't do anything with those skills yet. Okay, so the skills are probably going to be under this one, and it's just not unlocked yet. So it will probably unlock at some point during the story. The camera's almost a little bit too loose sometimes, which I like, but it is making me slightly nauseous because of how close we are to the character. So I have to be a little bit careful.
So here.
Oh, climb. I was like, we ain't squeezing through that. I don't know what you're thinking. Okay, Alpha Wolf.
alone! I've warned you!
Ooh. I'm a sucker for embers flying around in games. Aww.
God, what is happening? What? Antea?
We got a wisp. Alright, let's collect this stuff. Because I don't know what I need it for, but... Ooh, can I go in here? No. Alright, it came from that way. There looks like two different... There looks like two different paths here. That way and this way. I feel like this is leading me away, though. What the fuck are these? This is one of those things where I'm like, do I go back? Like that. I feel like that's leading me away from the wisp. Maybe I can't go this way? Oh, do I have a map? Well. Interesting.
Where am I? So cold. So cold.
Well, we're getting more Antea dialogue this way, so.
Oh, there!
Find Antea.
There! Oh, God. This isn't happening. This can't be happening. Antea? Call me to you!
Where am I?
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry! I'm here! Lead me to you!
Mystical caves discovered. Okay. I gotta work on my timing.
Spectres. Here. Antea! Are you
Oops.
there?
I took a health thing by accident. My bad.
So cold.
I wonder if I'm not going to be able to go back the other way. What the fuck? Dude, what was that? They're in both. Is that her?
Damn it.
I wonder if we're not going to be able to go back the other way now. This is her.
Right here. My love.
Or,
right
oh my
here.
god, I don't want to look. Is this going to be a jump scare? I don't want to look.
It is you.
Okay, maybe that's fine. That's fine. No jump scares? Okay, cool. Uh-oh, he knows.
No!
Can she see as a ghost?
I have you.
me. No, don't go.
I'm here. Follow me.
Dude, I wonder what I missed out not going the other direction first.
Over here. I have you.
I'm right here. Where are you? You seem weak.
Do you need some of my
need
essence?
Rest.
Okay, he went with rest.
I feel hollow. Do not be troubled.
So little like particles floating around on the screen.
How could
too.
I not be? To have lost you and found you like this. And you're hungry.
That's one way to say it. Yes.
They're the one that refer to it as essence. I'm just putting that out there.
What can I do?
He's gonna say it. She's gonna say it. I need some of
Charles's Bible. The tie that bound his ghost.
I wonder if she pushes for him to banish her.
Some essence.
She's dead. Have some standards.
For now, it will do me.
Oh, mm-hmm. Did you see that? Some essence remains on this. For now, it'll do me. Okay. I have heard from some reviewers that this is one of the most amazing, like, romance couples in gaming. We'll see.
I needed this. I feel better.
Look at you. At us.
I know.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're back. Truly.
It's the whole thing so sad, though.
The living should not truck with the dead. I've known that since childhood. I learned the hard way.
Her scars,
Never told
maybe?
me this. What happened?
It was a lifetime ago. For now, it doesn't matter.
Are you still hungry?
I'm hollow. As if I were filled with emptiness.
So the essence Charles left on his Bible was useless.
Consuming his tie did make me feel better. But I'll need more. Much more. We should talk about what happened. After the meeting house, I mean.
What do you remember from after you died?
I remember the suddenness of my death.
I remember nothing but...
After that, a nothingness. Timeless. Lost. And then I heard you. You spoke my name. I searched for a way back.
I woke up in a cave. Been rescued by a young woman named Seeker.
The voice cast for both of them feels so intimate compared to a lot of games.
Tell me that.
I'm almost getting Hellblade vibes with the voices whispering in your ear. Their voices are so like soothing and amazing.
Intriguing that one would help us.
They both have that kind of like we talked it a little bit with like Miley Cyrus's like the I don't want to say growl, but like the we should run away. That's what I want to say. We should run away. Be together, even though you're dead.
We should run away from all this.
I sense the nightmare's presence near my body. I won't be free.
That wasn't the
till
right. I
I've
should have
declared
picked. We need
it.
to go back to New Eden.
I refuse to be this.
Yeah, the voice
way.
acting on this is
I'll
top
not
notch
abide it.
for sure.
I'm so sorry, my love. How can I help?
I'm a ghost. You're a banisher.
I'll not banish you. I cannot.
Hey,
until
Ghost, how's it going?
So you die. You can't ask that of me.
If that's what I wanted, you'd have no choice.
But you don't wish it, do you?
Not before I've had my revenge. Not before I've seen the nightmare defeated. By you and me both.
In the schoolhouse, he joked about bringing me back to life. Is that possible?
Yes. The ritual of lesser palingenesis. It's extremely difficult. Highly dangerous.
I could try, right? You'd teach me and I'd bring you back.
Red. It's an ancient ritual. It requires power. It consumes essence in large quantities.
Oh.
We're talking about human
I was like, what's end game here?
murder.
Just maybe.
He's able to bring her back.
We could consider
They
it.
live happily ever after. He dies. They're together in the afterlife.
This chance I could bring you back.
She ascends. He's still living. He learns to go on.
It's a dark ritual, Red. It's tempting, and that's dangerous.
Hey,
To
morning,
think of
Diana. How
being
was the
back
movie?
In your arms. I'm tempted too.
Could you like ritually murder like the nightmare?
Could I give you your assent?
That would be the simplest solution, but not the easiest.
Sunday chill day. How are you? I'm doing good.
My body is my tie, and the nightmare still holds it.
In the meeting house, but before she let me fall, I swear she dared me to come back.
She's as deep.
Wonder how many hours this game is.
She won't just hand it over.
Then what shall we do?
If we are to return to New Eden Town, we must first learn more about our enemy.
Charles said nightmares don't appear without good reason.
Yes, we have a mystery to solve, witches to meet, people to find, and questions to ask. And then you'll help me go, one way or another.
I'm gonna cry at the end of this game. I can feel it coming. I already almost cried at the beginning of the game.
Rest. You need it. I'll stay close.
So according to this, if you focus on main objectives, it's about 21 and a half hours in length. That's a pretty decent game. And then 100% completion is about 56 hours. All right, so Antea has unlocked her first manifestation, Unveil. Each manifestation gives access to a new threshold, increasing Antea's potency. Antea's? Antea's. I think I'm saying it wrong. Talents and presences. As they are bound together, Antea and Red share the same evolution tree. You can unlock Antea's presences with essences and Red's talents with skill points. You may freely change your mind about them along your journey. Antea can allow Red to see the world from the other side of the veil and uncover ethereal elements such as spectral stains or webs. Ethereal, I don't know why I said that way. In combat, Antea can deal increased damage to possessed corpses. The Unveil manifestation has been unlocked after the consumption of the essence soaking Charles tie. Okay. I swear sometimes my brain just does not read stuff properly when I'm streaming. Yeah, happy Mother's Day, Diana. To everybody else out there as well. Upgrade your equipment. Shelters allow you to upgrade your equipment via the inventory menu. Okay, so 3 upgrades available. Ooh, okay, so we can upgrade like we're gonna get a rifle at some point. Upgrading your equipment improves their bonuses but requires resources. You can access the upgrades menu by hovering in equipment slot and pressing square. So like if we wanted to upgrade clothes, wait, did I upgrade it? Oh, upgrades. Upgrades available. Melee attack damage is increased by 5%. The 4th light attack and heavy attack damage increased by 50%. Insufficient resources. Okay. Red's first Bane ring crafted for him by Charles Davenport, allowing him to interact with the invisible. The worn leather covering the inside of the ring serves as protection. Damage taken is reduced by 5%. It's a little... All right, I'm not actually sure how to upgrade, though. Okay. Invigorate. Banishing an enemy increases the damage of the next heavy attack by 200%. Each enemy hit by a light attack increases the damage of light attacks by 10%. The effect of cold. Okay, I like that. Damage dealt by red is increased by up to 15% the higher the health points gauge. Can I do... I don't know what any of these are. The fourth light attack triggers a punch attack that ignores resistance. Alright, inventory. 3 upgrades available. I have the stuff to upgrade. I'm not sure how to upgrade it. Oh, over here. Okay. Nice. Okay, so that's... Oh, I see. Okay, rudimentary common, then the upgrades go around the wheel like this. Okay, I got it. That was a little confusing at first. So I got it. The upgrades are going around this ring here. So we're going to upgrade his tunic as well. And I didn't have the resources to upgrade the other thing. But I should be able to upgrade this. Yes. Okay. All right, sweet. Okay, so we got the upgrades. Put some skill points in. So is that not the evolution? Or is that... It is. Okay. Is this gonna, like, grow, though? This is, like, very small. This is, like... I'm wondering if there's, like, more stuff that's gonna pop up here. Find an exit. All right, so here we are, and here's where we need to be.
On to New Eden, whichever way it lies. We'll need provisions. Going for the basic.
You know, can I do a save? I haven't done a save file yet. Let's do...
We'll manage. Together. What the hell happened here?
All right, Demonologist's note. During one of our many explorations of these new lands on which we first set foot many years ago, Angarad, somebody, and I discovered a new place, a special place, a cave hidden behind a waterfall where none would find it. Strange feeling of lightness drew us to it, as though the veil between the incarnate and the invisible was as thin as the finest French silk. From the chamber emanated the power of the other world. Surely we thought this was a fine place for ritual experimentation. Did they cause this? The cave was larger than we had first thought, containing a multitude of galleries. Angarad and I decided to take young Shelley along with us to continue our exploration. Pleasant but ungifted, his father insisted that he train with experienced occultists. What a surprise it was when we found the mushrooms we needed for our rituals growing on the walls. We set about collecting them while I drew the symbols and prepared the rituals. We felt our powers magnified tenfold. Page missing. The cave is vast and dangerous. I heard whispers in the darkness. Something watches us. See, this is why you don't mess with this shit, guys, because you open up a storm and then suddenly New Eden is being attacked by a nightmare. Okay. Neither Belden nor Shelley can hear them, or so they say, but something lurks. I am sure of it. Perhaps I am wrong. Perhaps the fever I had some weeks ago yet lingers. Last night I caught young Shelley watching us sleep. He was talking to himself. It was unnerving.
I see no bodies. Maybe the wolves took him.
Can you not see the symbols on the wall?
No.
Take my hand. I want to try something.
bloody demonologists and their
Yeah, I have to do
shiny
some laundry
rituals.
later too, but I'd be down for some matches. I think I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna try to get any further Diablo. Which direction did I come from? Shit. It was that direction, right? I came out... Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And the letter was on the left. It's my map. I seem to be going away from that, though.
This place deserves
Hey,
a
Jordan,
second
how's it going? Well, it's not letting me go that way. What? Oh. Interesting. I must admit, she must have given me a verbal cue.
Oh. Is that possible through our bane rings?
They allow us to connect the invisible and the incarnate. Through this bond, what I see I bestow on you.
Exit the cave.
Are those webs made of spectral stains?
Let me.
Shit, I missed the help note there.
All these years, the things we must have missed.
The dead hide more from the living than we thought. This is going to be helpful.
A key to equipment of a missing demonologist found inside the mystical caves. Okay. Alright, exit the caves. I think I'm going the right way.
I feel a draft.
Ooh.
From the invisible.
As a ghost, Antei can unveil and interact with hidden spectral elements. When in close proximity to these, your bane rings will be triggered and light up with a blue aura. Use triangle to switch to Antei and reveal the hidden source. It is Jordy. Jordy, how's it going? What have you been up to? Oh, is that just to get stuff? Okay, so we can exit. Oh wait, are we back? We were over here before, right? I think we were. That was a poor showing. Okay, so it's...
They're
there we
vexed
go.
now. We can fight them together.
How do we fight them together? Press R1 to perform a punch attack that deals more damage to possessed corpses. Attacking with Antei consumes spirit points. They are regenerated by Red's attacks.
Can I join in too?
So that's interesting. So we can switch.
We did it.
Interesting. Okay, interesting, interesting.
I wasn't much use.
You were.
You did great.
Promise.
You did great, lady.
You get better. Things will get better.
I totally can. Okay, I think we hopped down. Shit, did we hop down from there? I don't know where to go. Did we hop down from there? I feel like we hopped down from here. So if I go back that way... I don't see another way to go, though. Oh, wait. Going well. I just moved back to Connecticut from Florida, so I finally have Wi-Fi again. You're back up north. I guess it's probably not too cold up there right now, though. Well, hopefully everything's going well. Hopefully the move was not too terrible. Moving's like the worst. I hate moving. I don't think I can go this way, right? I don't see anything. I'm gonna go back up here and go the other way. Oh, wait. Did I not come from this direction? Oh, shit. There's some kind of question mark. Is that over here? All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back this way because I feel like that's gonna get us closer to the question mark. Maybe explore a little bit. Oh shit. We can banish them. Nice. Take all the things. Do I feel like we've been here before? I had a sneeze. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, we have not been here. Is this the... Oh, this is the key to the occultist equipment. Okay, spiritual necklace. Oh, that was fancy. Is it an amulet? That's the amulet. Okay. What happens if we go down this way? I don't know what direction I'm supposed to be going. I'm doing my best. Oh, I see sunlight. Yes? We made it? She startled me. Wait, what's this over here? Every time she like shows up there, it takes me out.
It's heading for that corpse.
Hello? Spectres may attempt to possess corpses. You can interrupt a possession by attacking the spectre before it reaches the corpse. I think I failed. I like the jump attack. That one's fun.
Not today.
I'm back. So she's definitely dead. Yes, she is dead. She is a ghost. Sweet.
There's more of them.
Spectre, going for a meat suit.
No! Run faster! So far we have failed in interrupting them.
To think I used to count my wolf kills on one hand.
The whole region's crawling with spectres. It's not just New Edentown.
She's with us for now, though, and we still get to play as her, too.
War, invasion, or colonization of a land that's vulnerable.
And I'm curious how it's gonna end.
Hunting gear. There might be a lodge nearby.
It's so weird to hear her voice, but like I can't see her.
That might take some getting used to, for both of us.
All right, it seems important to collect this stuff because I'm going to need these resources, both for upgrades and summonings.
Be able to tell I'm haunted.
Perhaps, if they had talent or training.
What if someone sees you?
Unlikely. If they had talent or training, they wouldn't have needed us Banishers.
I have a feeling it's going to end with him giving her ascension once he gets back to her body to get the rings. So I feel like that's the most logical way for this to end, is for him learning to let go and letting her go and giving her ascension. Like, that makes the most sense. But it's also very sad, because then he's without her. This is definitely giving me very, like, sort of Alan Wake vibes as well. And since I enjoyed that so much, I think that's a good sign.
Must know something about the nightmare.
Aye, but can we trust
I like how
them?
smooth the picking is too. Like you
Witches
just like
only
run
involve
by
themselves
and
with people if they absolutely have to.
pick stuff up.
Yours must have good reason.
Okay, we're looking for signs of life.
I think I see a crossing.
That's what,
over there.
Signs of civilization. Lucky me. Nice place. Wolves and spectres aside.
Don't you have wolves and spectres in the Highlands?
Aye, but ours
Oof, it is 1:30. I didn't realize how late it was getting. Okay, let's see. Wait,
Bad news.
Didn't let me
The
switch
bridge
to
is
her.
out.
And we'll find another road to New Eden.
Strange. I see stains, but not the usual kind. There's a pattern to them. Don't you see it? It calls to me.
I have strong ankles, but at this height, I'm gonna make it. I have strong ankles, but
Okay,
at
so
this
that didn't
height,
work.
I'm gonna make it. And up and down we go.
Those stains. I could have grasped at them had I been stronger. It's hard to think clearly. The hunger is back and it's growing fast.
Already?
Is this the way we
let's find
came?
something to sustain you.
Wait. Isn't this the way? Find S's for Antea. Isn't this the way? I think this is the way we came. Where do I find essence? No, this is the way I came. I'm so confused. Is that the way I came or that the way I came? I can't remember. But she can't do this. If she was stronger, if she had the essence, she could do it. All right, let me just go this way and see. I'm getting a little bit hungry. I'm gonna need the, I'll say sustenance. If I say essence, I'm gonna get in trouble. I need the sustenance.
Look to me. Standing by.
What about this spectral dust that we're picking up? All right, we definitely didn't come this way, right? I don't remember walking across this.
There's someone inside. Someone tainted.
Let's find out. Oh. I bet you it smells real good in there.
Ben, you're back. Beg pardon. Thought you were someone else.
Excuse me, sir. We need to steal a little bit of your essence for my dead girlfriend. Can you oblige, please?
You hungry, friend? The stew is thin enough, but I'd be glad to share.
I would not trust that stew.
Kind of you to offer, lad. But no, thank you.
Been a while since I've seen another human's face. You come from camp? You a hunter?
Of sorts. Red McCreath. I'm a banisher.
Like in the stories. Jacob Lind. I'm a trapper.
That's a real job.
That's a real job.
Ooh.
You're exhausted. Unsurprising given how tainted are these woods. Are you sleeping?
I don't like sleeping. I see things. Bright eyes in the leaves. What does tainted mean?
Marked by ghosts. Haunted. Tell me of your nightmares.
One nightmare. Always the same one. Ben has it too.
Reoccurring nightmares, they're the worst.
Would you care to share them?
No. No. Tis a nightmare. Nothing more.
Who's Ben? Another trapper?
Aye, the best of them. Taught me all I know. He's out now, but he'll be back.
How long's Ben been gone?
Where is he gone? The bridge is down.
As down can be. Can't cross. Bad things lurk in the shadows. They scent flesh. Game's low. Game's low and Ben's gone. He'll find game, he will.
Everyone
I
looks
know
so
it.
young, they do.
Where did you meet Ben?
We found each other. Brothers in spirit, he said. He's been good to me. Too good. Why?
He's important to you.
I. And me to him.
The funny thing is Charles looked super young, but he's Antea's mentor. Maybe you just look younger when you become a ghost. I don't know.
What lurks in the shadows? Is that what keeps you here?
That. And the fog. Ben shoots better than me. Knows the woods better too. I'd only slow him. Only slow him.
He's lost his nerve, or a ghost has taken it from.
Get some rest, Jacob. You need it.
Were the elders talking
you
of
see
ghosts?
Ben,
Or maybe I'm old.
Don't mind thinking of him. Tall lad, even when he's lying down. Can't miss him.
Poor child. He's shrouded in spectral stains.
Oh. Okay, haunting cases. You have started your first haunting case and must investigate the ghost that haunts Jacob Lind. Use the notification shortcut or open your haunting cases menu to follow this investigation. All right. Haggard young trapper Jacob Lind seems beaten, stranded, starving in the woods, assailed with nightmares. His isolation seems to have driven him mad. Progress in your investigation to obtain hints. Oh, okay. So we can see now the different haunting cases we're gonna get. The flesh is weak.
Food is scarce. We make do.
Oh, is that maggots?
He's not fussy.
Oh, that's
His meat
maggots.
is crawling.
We can't open that. Find traces of the ghost. Jacob Lind's friend Benedict Stoughton brings him food. With the bridge sinew down, the Banishers wandered through the woods, searching for another way to town. They came across the trapper Jacob Lind, haggard and broken. He informed Red that he was waiting on his good friend Benedict to return from the hunt. Ben. Clearly, he was haunted. With Antea desperate for essence, the Banishers set off to investigate the haunting of Jacob Lind.
Are these Ben's things?
Most of them. Not the rope. You can have it if you want.
Kind of you. Thank you.
Ooh, can we get down? Haha, to descend from dangerous cliffs. Yeah.
Ben went out without a gun.
We're trappers, not hunters. We had the gun for safety, but it got damp. Doesn't work.
We'll take that and fix it, please. Is it going to give the same dialogue?
Ben went out
yeah,
without a gun.
okay. I don't like that in games when it gives exactly the same. Like, I get it. Like, if you missed it and you want to go back and listen to it again, it won't even let me pass by it either. Okay. All right, so let's get out of here. So I wonder now if we can just go back and descend through...
We can't leave yet.
Okay. We can't leave yet, like... I can't... I'm missing something back there? The game's like, nope. Oh, I'm missing more clues. Okay.
Do you sleep here, Jacob?
Ben sleeps here.
Maggots.
I
Oh,
don't
maggots.
Whatever haunts the boy spawns maggots. We should talk to this Ben fellow.
Okay, hint obtained. The ghost spawns maggots in Jacob Lynn's hovel. Hovel? Oh, okay, so this is neat. So you get like the character and then you get the ghost clues. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, and we can switch it on the map so that we can see where we need to go for clues. Where am I right now? Okay, so we need to go off to the right here.
He's so confused.
This
I
way?
doubt he knows what year it is. What happened to him?
Maybe his mate abandoned him.
Oh, how do we get down to that? That looks fancy. Can we open this? I wonder. Spectral Dust Witch's Stone. Is there another one? I thought there was another one. Okay, I want to keep going, but also I'm getting really hungry, and it's been over 2 hours, and I've got stuff I got to do. So I'm going to go ahead and save here, and I will pick back up another time. My desire is to stream this entire thing. We'll see how it goes because of my limited time, and the fact that I like to stream Red Dead Online a lot, so we'll kind of see how it goes. I might stream some of it and play offline some of it. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end for now. Thank you guys for hanging out. I know this is very different from Red Dead, but I appreciate you hanging out for a little bit. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I will chat with you all soon. Bye, everybody.